Alright, and we're back. I had to restart the stream because, well, something had messed up. The shark was gone. I guess he went off to eat some more on my RAM. Alright, so yesterday, or whenever the last video, I mentioned Craftofexile, which I didn't get a chance to talk about in the video because the streaming started getting really bad for some reason. I'm still going to blame Craftofexile for that. Maybe the way it uses RAM or something. I don't know. Anyways, so I'm gonna show Craftofexile really quickly, just so to kind of show you all how to navigate through that, so you can see what base of an item you need, what item level of an item you need for those mods that you want to get on it. You might be trying to get a specific mod on. Maybe try to get a specific mod on an item you got, and you can't roll it, and you waste all your currency trying to get, I don't know, a tier 1 life mod, and you're using a item level 14 item. That's not going to work. So here is Craftofexile, and as you can see, it's just craftofexile.com. I hope you didn't hear that. Wait, how is that showing through? I shouldn't be able to see my window. Okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. Alright. So anyways, this is craftofexile.com. And here you can find all the items, basically. So we talked about cluster jewels yesterday. So we'll go to cluster jewels. You choose large, medium, period. If you look right here, it'll tell you the item level that item needs before it can roll it. So if you were trying to add, let's see, which one's a good one? Blast freeze, increased cold damage, freezes you, inflicts break other enemies with a radius of 12. Hey, that sounds pretty good. You need an item level 68. So when you go to Path of Exile Trade and you look for one of these bases, medium cluster jewel, where's it at? Medium cluster jewel with cold damage over time type, and you want to roll this specific skill on it, but it's an item level 55 or 58, you are never going to get this skill on that item level 58 cluster jewel because it's not gonna happen. Another nice thing about this website is that you can actually roll, or you can actually craft these items here, and it'll tell you about how much it'll take for you to get that item actually made. So let's see, let's say we want blast freeze, and let's say we also want, no, maybe not that one. Damage over time, cold damage over time. Yeah, this one looks pretty good too. Let's say you want those two, and that's all you care about. So, and we're going to use, choosing a crafting method, let's say we're going to use, see, you don't want to use chaos orbs yet, so we'll use orb transmutations, and then what else? Can we add more? No, not fracture. Oh, not just let's orbital alteration plus augment. So it's, you will use one of these and then one of these, and that's what you want. So you can, it'll tell you right here, it's going to take you about 25 tries to get both of these. It has to be a minimum item level of 68 so you can get both of them. And you're going to have about 4% chances to hit those two nodes plus whatever else you might get on it. And that's about it. I think there was an actual calculator. They might have moved it over here somewhere. I haven't tried these yet. Let's see. Well, that's only 63% confidence, so it'll more than likely take you like 30 some tries to get this that you're trying to get. Now, if you just want to use chaos orbs, it should take you about 15 tries, 7% chance, but that's still a confidence of only 65%, so it'll probably take you around 20 something, closer to 30 tries, just to be on the safe side. Now, I was almost sure that there was an actual, yeah, this right here. Okay, so whatever you set up over here, this is what you set up. oops. This is what you set up. You go to simulator, and it'll. I don't know what this is, but I use this simulation. So as you can see, rolled almost 3,000 times. I hit 3 mods 1,800 times, but they might not be the 3 mods I want. Hit 4 mods 160 times. 195 successes, 1 out of 15, blah blah blah. So if you ran that many, you'd get about that many of the specific one you want. I think. I don't know how statistics work. Interesting. I gotta look at more of this stuff. Alright, but anyways, this is craftofexile.com, very useful to give you an idea of how long it's gonna take for you to, you know, if you want to spend the money to roll it or just want to spend the money to buy it, because it might be cheaper to buy. Until you actually look at it, you won't know. Alright, so that's gonna be that for that. Oh, I got kicked out of the game. I hate this game sometimes. Alright, so what we're going to do today is Delve. I've been running it. I've been setting up my, what do you call it? My PoE Tactics sulphite. And I need to use it because any PoE Tactics sulphite you pick up after you hit your max, you lose it. So, and there's nothing wrong with Delve. It's just I hate when game mechanics take you out of playing this, which is the end game. We'll also go over this at some point. Real quick for this, just if you have a map tab, I really recommend one of these. If you have a map tab, you see it says map tier 1, map tier 2, 3 goes all the way up to 16, and these are unique maps. So you basically just want to work your way from tier 1 all the way to tier 16. And you will only drop maps that it shows right here. So for example, right here, I have, this is tier 1. It goes all the way up to tier 2, tier 3, it goes all the way up to tier 4. So if I start running maps in this region, I can drop any one of these maps. There's a higher chance that you'll drop a map that's connected to the one you're running. But there's a second higher chance that you'll get one from the same region. Now, any map that is shown here can drop. So, for example, let's do this. I'm not running maps right now. While we're talking about this. So this is what your map looks like starting off. Ignore all these colors. See, it ends up tier 5 over here, tier 5, tier 5, tier 5. So when you, gotta put these away too. When you start your map, this is what it will look like from tier 1 to tier 5. Now as you continue to fill out the map, you will start to earn these watchstones, which you will have to fight people for. They'll be explained by the game, and it's pretty easy to follow once you actually get to see them. So when you first get here, just start running your maps. Try to get over here to these edges. Try to build up a nice base of maps. So see, I got 24 maps I can run here. That means that it'll give me some tier 2 maps, and when I run tier 2 maps, it'll give me some tier 3 maps, some tier 2, and some tier 1. When I run tier 3, it'll give me 4, 5, 2, and 1, and that's kind of how that goes. And that's how you're going to work through it. Now this season, or this league, I've had pretty good luck with map drops. Well, not pretty good luck, but maps I've seen has been pretty good this league. I've been almost, well, fuck, I don't want to jinx it. This map scene is good this league. If you're not getting maps, just, we'll talk about that in a bit. Anyways. So as you can see, this is 1 through 5. Now when you mouse over a map, you'll see that it says bonus skill boss of magic or higher version of this map. Always do these as quickly as you can. So maps are like any other item, they can be modified. You take a map and use origin to make it a magic map. So there you go. Now this is a magic map, and if you hit Alt while mousing over it, you'll see where it says Atlas map complete, bonus objective complete, awaken objective incomplete. Atlas map means just that you ran the map. Bonus objective means that you met the bonus objective, which in this case is to run it as a magic. Now there are some maps. These are all magic, okay. So, and that's what you do for all of these. Run all these, run all from tier 1 to tier 5 in magic. In fact, if you do get this map tab, tier 1 to tier 6, tier 1 to tier 5, they'll have to be running magic for it to meet the bonus objective. Tier 6 through tier 10, I'll have to be run in rare form to meet bonus objective. Do I have one? Yeah, okay. So this is Atlas Regions Glenridge Cairns, tier 10. So Glenridge Cairns. So as you saw, we only have up to tier 4. Now every time you socket a watchstone, it increases the tier of the maps in the area. So see now what used to be tier 1 is now tier 4. So now if you have tier 4 maps, you can start running tier 4 maps and you'll end up with a tier up to tier 8. Right? Yep. So you end up to tier 8. Now let's say you get another watchstone and you socket in the same place. And now you'll end up with an area that runs tier 8 through tier 11. Now as I was talking about tier 10, from tier 6 to tier 10, they must require you to kill boss of... Oh, this one is magic. I was wrong on that one. Magic. Alright, this one. I can tell you why. I can tell you why, even though it's yellow, it needs magic, but just general rule, if it's a white map, if it's 1 through 5, magic. If it's 6 through 10, rare it. So see, this one, kill boss of rare version of this map. So you need a rare of that map. Now when you get to these red ones, some of them are going to be, see, like this one's red, but it requires magic. And if we had another watchstone here, it's still the same. Alright, it's not until you get to probably tier 13 that you need to run them corrupt. And we've talked about corrupting items with Vol Orbs. That's what you gotta do. Alright, this one. See, I haven't even seen this map yet. So what I want to do when I get a villa map is I want to rare it, make sure I can run it, and then run it as a corrupted. And when you corrupt an item, remember it changes the item in sometimes weird ways. So just be sure that you can actually run it. You might break some of them. You might get a higher tier map. It's a corruption. You know, you gotta take that chance. But it's highly recommended that you finish all these bonus objectives, because as you can see here, these little 3 slots are favorite map slots. When you unlock all this, when you complete all the maps in a region, you can choose one specific map that you like to run, and it'll give it a higher weighting to drop. When you complete all the bonus objectives on that region, you get 2 slots open. And when you complete all the awakening objectives, then you get 3 slots. So you have a higher chance of getting those 3 maps that you want instead of random maps that you'd rather not have for whatever reason. There are reasons, but just we'll leave it at that for now. So I haven't, as you can see, I'm still missing maps in every region because I'm not too done with this yet. So I'm still working towards that, which I hope to get done today at some point. I got all the maps ready to run. I just need to actually run them. I think they're about 20. Alright, as for watchstones, well, I can't show you because you see right here where it says, as you can see, I've obtained 2 of the 4 watchstones in every region. In every one of these regions, you can obtain 4 watchstones that you can socket. As you work through your map, you'll end up meeting the yellow guy, Drox, the red guy, Baron, the green guy, Al-Hasmin, and the white lady, Veritania. I should have bought that supporter pack. I really like that apparition. And as you beat each of them in an area where they have not spawned yet, you will gain one of their watchstones. So right here, let's say that I forget what I'm doing and I run maps here with 4 slots and I'm not paying attention. And well, right here just number socket watchstones 4 required to spawn conquer. You'll start out with only 1 required because you'll obviously gotta work up to 4 in the beginning. But yeah, you just gotta kill the 4 different guys right here, 4 different guys right here, 4 different guys right here, and in each area. The thing you gotta take into account is that you can 4 have to be spawned at the same time. So if I spawn yellow here, blue here, green here, red here, and let's say I just circle around, so then I spawn yellow here, green here, blue here, red here, whatever. You know, if I mess up sometimes, if at some point I mess up and I spawn yellow here again, then that means that I can't spawn yellow anywhere else. So then I gotta, as you can see, that'll come up, and I gotta waste a turn, because after the 4th time that after you get 8 watch, wait, is it 8? 32, 4, no, after 16 watchstones, you'll end up being able to fight Sirius, which you'll know about one time when you get there. So you'll beat the 4 guys, you'll fight the main guy, and then they'll go back into hiding. So you find them again, and every time you beat one of these, it'll start to fill up right here, and then you'll fight him again, and just rinse and repeat. But your main goal is to beat 4 guys in each area, so you can get all watchstones, so you can make all these areas the max tier of maps, tier 14 through 16, I believe. And that's your main goal with your atlas. I will go over it probably more in depth a little later. I just want to give you a quick rundown, so if you're already buying maps, you get an idea of how to start. Just start at tier 1, work your way through tier 5, start stocking watchstones as you get them, probably right here. So this is what I used to do, or this is what I still do. When I first beat a guy, I take 1 watchstone, put it somewhere, and then start running maps there. And then when I get the other guys, I start at watchstone, start running maps there, and like that until I got enough of these maps where then I can do this, do that, do that, do that. And then when I get the second set of watchstones, then I'll put them back here, and then I'll put my second watchstone here. So now I'm running higher tier maps, and then you just, work your way out like that again. It's not difficult, it's just convoluted to get started, but it'll start to make sense later. Just make sure that whatever color guy you're running in that area, it's one that still needs to be obtained. You just got to plan for that. And you have eight areas to play around with, so just keep that in mind. Alright, it's been 20 minutes. I hope that was enough to get you started on maps and going into where you need to be. Right now, like I said, I got a full, I used up this much a little earlier. So I want to use it up before I collect any more, because then it's just going to go to waste. My main goal right now is, I don't really have a goal, I just want to use this all up. Oh, I actually do have a goal. So my main concern is using all this up. Secondary concern is actually, okay, you get that, to find certain areas in this Delve thing. So when you finish with a campaign, this will be your ending point, and then you got to make your way anywhere else you want to go. There are some mod recipes that can only be acquired. Sorry, I still got a sore throat. There are some mod recipes that can only be acquired in this area, and honestly, like I said, I don't like Delve as a league mechanic because it takes away from playing the actual game. But I do like Delve because it triggers the exploration, uh, the sense of exploration in me. So let's let me. I can go with that. As always, Azurite is really good, and we're actually gonna go. We're gonna skip that because it tells you what monster level it is. Monster level 71, and I'm already at monster level 80 something. So I just want to make my way deeper down. So we'll just make our way deeper down. But we'll grab sulphite because that's always good. I think I mentioned it in the first Delve video I did, but if you run ahead, it'll catch up to you, so you don't gotta worry too much about it being slow. And I'm hoping that we can get one of the recipes I'm needing. In most Azurite rooms, you will find the socket recipes, and the socket color recipes, I think, and the socket linking recipes. So if you're into that, it's almost necessary. Of course, some people will. You can trust people. You can give them your item, and you can give them. You can give them your items, and you can give them the currency necessary to get the craft you want. But that's always a gamble. I haven't been burned yet. I haven't burned yet, but you know, that possibility is always there. Delve is also really good for certain league mechanics. I haven't gone over the. Oh dang! It reset all my blades. I haven't gone over the. We went over heist a little bit. What? Oh, I haven't gone over the chaos recipe. Wait, didn't I? I'm almost sure I did. Yeah, I think I did. Alright, so remember the chaos recipe where you turn in one of each item from level 60 through level 72? You get 2 chaos as long as they're unidentified. Well, this is a good place to get items like that. As you saw, well, I'll show you the map again. But you don't have to go down further. You can just stay in the same horizontal area, and you should be able to get the same amount or the same item levels. And we'll look at that once I'm done with this little Delve thing. Over here. Yep. I'm supposed to kill the enemies? Oh no, down here. So rings and amulets are usually the hardest things to find for that chaos recipe. Heist is really good for finding rings and amulets, so I recommend that. But this place ain't bad either. I got a pretty strict item filter right now, but I will show you what it looks like in a bit. And see, amulets. You're like, oh, nothing dropped. Well, it did drop. See? But look at all. These are for my animated weapon build. As you can see, I start using them up. So don't pay too much attention to those. But if I hold Alt, you can see everything that dropped. Look at that. Item level 72 mitts, boots. So if you're missing a certain type of item, hey, this Delve is really good for it too. Look at that. Swords. Well, that one's a little high, but if at least one item is level 72, then you get the 2 chaos orbs instead of the 2 regal orbs. But yeah, so Delve's really good for this. Do I want to get that? No, let's go over this one. Delve is really good for chaos recipe. Problem is you need this, and then with heist is you need the contract. So you know you got to play the game. But when let's say you make 2 pages full full of armors and weapons, and you're just missing amulets or belts or whatever, like, hey, come down here and go to heist, and you can fill those out pretty quickly. It might take you a little longer to make a fortune in chaos, but you know, it's pretty steady returns on that. A lot of league mechanics I don't like at first. Like I said, just because they take away from playing the main game. But eventually I start to enjoy them. I still don't enjoy Delve, but I don't dislike it anymore. It's more like a necessary evil. Mostly because of those mod recipes in, because I don't know what the term is, a hoarder, I guess? So I want to have all the mod recipes, every league mechanic, or every league. I want to find all the old boss rooms I found. And actually, this, for these things, for these challenges, there's some stuff I gotta do in Delve. I gotta reach floor 250, which shouldn't be too difficult, I hope. And I gotta fight a Delve boss, so I'm also looking for that. I want that character effect. Oh, did you see me dodge that, did you see me dodge that thing that was probably gonna kill me? Ah, I keep forgetting to change that freaking voice thing. Remember, these are item level somethings, so item level 73. So if you're also looking for a specific mod for your build, then specific mod on a specific jewel, and there you go. This will, you can get them here too. I don't need that. Okay. Look at all the stuff that drops. Look at that. There's two color currency gems right there. Look, there's 3, 4. You get a lot of currency here if you know what you're looking for. So, recommend it, but not for me. We're just gonna keep making our way down, trying to work through all that. Y'all might not be here, or we might have to end this before I end up using all this. Oh, I hate when it does that. You might not be here by the time, or we might not finish this whole bar by the time the hour's up. But that's what I'm gonna be doing, because later on I want to get all those maps done. So no recipes yet. Hopefully I'll find a recipe that I can show you all. Yeah, this whole exploration fascination I've got. I love exploring. Like, there was this game on PlayStation way back in the day, and I'm showing my age here. I forgot the name. It was something like Undersea Adventures. Undersea Adventures. Oh, I guess you get maps now. Cool. There's some more 7 things, and look, not too much drop, but I'm not here for that. And if you're looking for scrolls, yeah, you can get a lot of scrolls here. Feels like Undersea Adventures or something. And you were this diver looking for treasure, and you can meet, well, maybe not meet, but there were sharks, and you could find just things people drop, like gold coins and stuff. It was great. Yeah, I did play Subnautica. I don't know why that one just didn't do it for me. I don't know what it is. It's got to be a certain type of exploration game. The Souls games, like those. Oh, I love those games. I'm terrible at them. I think they're very difficult. But I just love going through the areas. I just love going through the areas, finding all the new areas, and it's just, oh, it's so amazing. Oh, which way do I want to go? As you can see, we're deviating from the center line by quite a bit. And so far, I still don't see anything I like. We'll go over here. Why is it resetting it every time? It didn't used to do that. Usually you could run three. You could run three. You could do 3 runs without it having to reset. I guess that's not a thing anymore. That's one thing I dislike about this build. And have good enough quality of life for power. I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, exploration here is just insane. There's a you'll be just playing this, and then you'll see how it integrated other parts of other League mechanics into here. The whole Alva thing and the incursions of the temple. There's temple rooms here too, and they're pretty spooky. Hopefully we'll run into one of those, because that's actually what I'm looking for. Oh, I almost got lost. Oh yeah, so the deeper you go, the more you need sulphite, because... Well, do I have enough sulphite? 10,000 depth. Wow. That's pretty crazy. Some people are crazy like that. You have to make builds specifically for mining, because they're not all good at it. I don't think this build is very good for mining. Or delving. You're not really mining. Back, I used to hear about builds called miners, and I was like, oh, is that for delve? Well, weirdly enough, yes, but they're talking about the skill mines. You can make almost any skill a mine, I think. There's toxic rain mine, there's ball lightning mine. Then you just dig a gem and put it on a mine gem, and well, now you got mines. Oh, I got lost. Ran to a wall. Going too fast. That's what happens when you're running at light speed. You start to lose sight. Oh, I heard, I don't need that. But look at all this stuff. Look, there's a belt. Oh, 173, but still. There's a belt, there's armor, there's a 2-handed weapon, there's some more mist, there's a wand. See this, I recommend you play Delve if you're trying to fill out some what am I trying to say? 73. Let's go over here. We're trying to fill out some chaos recipe sheets. Alright, still no drop frames. I also dropped my CPU overclock down to 4.6. I had it at 4.8. I think maybe that was causing some problems, but I ended up dropping that down further. So I don't know why I started to really like that little machine. Oh. So while you're in the darkness, you cannot... I think I already talked about this, but while you're in the darkness, you cannot replenish anything. Your HP starts to drop, and it's unreplenishable unless you get back into the light. I like that song, Blinded by the Light. Who sings that? Not Bruno Mars, is it? No, I don't think it is. Anyway, that's a good song. I'd play it, but I don't want to get copyrighted. Copy struck? Alright, let's go back up to mine encampment. So, sulphite capacity, this is what I want to upgrade. Because if I can upgrade this, see, it gives me plus 5,000, so I'll be at 17,000. So then I could kind of push this off longer and just go back to mapping. But we're gonna finish it up here. However, I also want to get some of these. Look at this, darkness resistance. It affects how hard the darkness hits you. And for this one, it's just how large your light radius is. You need to grow these also the deeper you go. So let's go with that. And it's gonna get expensive. Let's get some more of these. Let's get some of these. And I need a little bit more to get my next upgrade. But we're gonna burn this whole thing today. Don't you worry about that. The only reason I chose to do this video on this subject is because I needed to burn through that. I think the next one we will do will be Alva. Just because I'm at the point where I just need 3 more temple runs, and then we can do the actual temple. And I'm sure that's something I look forward to now. Like I said, I used to hate that. I used to hate it because it was a time thing, but now I like it. I look forward to it. Well, I hated it because my builds were trash. I couldn't follow the either I didn't follow the guide or I didn't understand how to scale damage on that certain build. So for example, let's say I was doing a toxic rain build, and I would go all in on attack speed, and while it is important, it's not what gives you your damage. So I just didn't know what I was doing, and I couldn't finish the temples in the 15 seconds they gave me. So, but now I'm pretty good at them, I think. I still don't like toxic rain, but that's a personal thing. I just can't seem to like toxic rain, and they just released a new toxic rain MTX. I really want to play it, but I just don't like it. Ooh, should I get all of this? Now let's go deeper. I can come back and get them. Ooh, somebody's mad at light. Okay, see, I thought I was gonna get a new loading window, but not. I just went right through. You can sort of get an idea of where the thing's gonna go. So you can kind of guess, but just keep an eye on it. Don't get lost. You'll get wrecked. You'll get swallowed up by the darkness. I don't know why, but you know, that's a whole nother thing about the lore of this area. Why is the darkness so powerful here? What controls it? Is it stronger than all the bosses you face? Because we've, as a character, as an exile, we've taken down gods. We've taken down gods, and you know, the darkness just there. You can't fight against it. Why not? What is it? Is it primal? Something before even gods existed. See, I almost missed that one, but I kept an eye out on it. I know what I'm doing. A little bit. So I'll show you all something good. I just hope I remember. I have a bad habit of forgetting stuff like that. Every time I'm eating lunch or eating dinner, and I'll go back to thinking, I'm like, damn it, I forgot to go back and do that thing. Ooh, that's nice. I forgot to do the metamorph, or I forgot to do the, have we gone over metamorph? I don't think we have. I guess I'll try to get metamorph done too, at some point. Maybe next video. That Alva thing shouldn't take too long. Anyways. Yeah, and I'll just like, oh, I forgot to do this, I forgot to do that. And I just potentially lost out on something big. Alright, good thing I didn't forget. Alright. So, I hope I got my, where was it? See, we found this wall, dropped the dynamite. Oh man, that darkness is freaking scary. Okay. And nothing good out of that one. You can get some good stuff out of those walls. You might have to... I panicked a little because I was pushing the wrong button. But you know, maybe go back and just pause it so you can see what was going on. If I find another one, I'll do it again, just because it's worth it sometimes. Mana or curse items. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'm gonna go this way though. I'm gonna follow that sulphite. That sulphite vein. Oh yeah, I'd be a good miner. I have the lexicon down. And if you're playing Delve, well, I know that I'd be scared. I don't know. I'd just be very scared. I like the way they design all these mobs too. Like, look, they're all glowing because, of course, they would. There's no light down here. Wait, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like, you get rogues markers. You get a whole bunch of stuff down here. Can you make light if you've never seen light? That's a philosophical question. Ooh, actually, that is a good question. So when God said, "Let there be light," how does he know what he was talking about? Interesting. Yeah, you might say, well, he knows everything, but, well, there's got to be an everything to know for you to know everything. Right? No! Ooh, don't you dare. No. Okay, so the one good thing about this is... Oh, there we go. It crashed. Okay, path. Let's try this again. The one good thing about Delve, I don't know if they changed it, is the fact that you don't use all the sulphite to go from place to place. It counts down as you go from place to place. So if you're spending 1,000 sulphite to get from one spot to the other spot, you only make it halfway and you crash, well, you only lose 500 sulphite and not 1,000. So that's one good thing about that. Alright, we're at 45 minutes. We haven't run into anything I want to run into. So hopefully... Alright, we're back. Haven't run into anything we're running into. Hopefully we will run into something interesting. Oh, this texture streaming is really... Oh, look at that. That looks terrible. Still want to go to the same spot. Alright, so there's some other mechanics I want to get into. I know I've sort of gone over Legion, but I haven't gone over the end game for it. For now, just run your Legions and pick up all your drops, all your splinters. We'll go over that at some point. I also want to go over June, but that's going to take a whole episode by itself. Alva should be the next episode, just because I'm close to finishing one of those. I'm not close at all to finishing any of the June stuff, so I guess we'll have to split that into several episodes. Good thing is I've got June missions that I can use, so maybe we'll be able to get something. And yeah, I can move some stuff around. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. So look forward to Alva next time. Like I said, right now we're just doing this. There's something so cathartic about just mowing through enemies like this. I sacrificed some HP, which I got back recently. Oh, I spent a lot of money on this right here. I spent 140 C on this, on just one item, 140 C. Which I guess isn't a lot when you really think about it, but for this, it was a lot. But it was just exactly what I needed to get all my resistances where I wanted them. I had to finagle with my passive tree also. But look at this, 76, 76, 76, 72. Ooh, so close to max on that. But I'm happy with that. I'm back down to less than 300 C. So I can't really buy anything expensive now, but I don't care. heading further down. Yes. Oh, did anybody see that 3? There's a tier 3 azurite node. They're pretty rare. Oh, what did I say? Oh, I better head back soon or I'm gonna die. I'm probably not gonna head back for that little azurite thing. I should have gotten it when I was there, but I got afraid. No recipe yet. We need to go deeper. Apparently, giant weeders are a New Zealand thing. Did not know that. I always remember because there's some giant weeders. But anyways, part of the exploration part of the thing of this area is seeing those tier 3 rooms and just wondering like, man, what could they contain? And I've been surprised. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's not what I was expecting. See the tier 3 room. Now, if you're asking how are you supposed to get there? Well, you remember that wall that blew up? There's a wall that you gotta blow up somewhere around here to get there. Might be here, might be here, might be here. Actually, there's a guide for how to find those entrances, but I've never figured it out. I just couldn't follow the instructions too well. Alright, where do I want to go? Petrified Forest. Let's go to Magma Fissure. And when you're doing this, just keep an eye out for recipes. You'll see the little symbol on the map. What floor am I on anyways? Oh, 70. I need to get to 200 something. 240, I think. I've used half of my, well, a little bit more than half. Should I get it? I'll get it. Oh yeah, also in the darkness, the monsters won't die. You can hit them, but they're not gonna die. Oh yeah, level 20's carrion golem. I need more weapon drops, or else I'm not gonna be able to keep up with my my animated weapons. Like, look at this area. Nothing but these big worms. Like, I ran it. This is a nest of these worms. What are they called? Devourers. That's pretty scary. Nope, don't pick that up. Nah, maybe I should go. Nah, I still got. Oh. I still got space. We're going this way. This is the fun part of Delve. Finding new areas. Ooh, flares. Yes, always good. That was basically $40 for free. I think $40 because, well, you know, it's, oh, look at that, another, that's 21 jewel orbs already. Look at this, an undead camp, really? Look at that chaos orb. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. I gotta change that voice line. I guess we're going this way. What is this over here? Fungal caverns. Fungal caverns. We'll make our way through everything. Oh, but I like this right here. I just know it's gonna pay out. And there's nothing over here this way. Screw it. We're gonna go straight left. Straight left. That was not a left. That was a down. And like there's a roa nest. Oh, this is so. Oh, it's so interesting. Undead roa nest. Who would have thought? That was it. I guess it wasn't as exciting as I thought it was going to be. Ooh, look at that. That's actually... Oh, they're only 73. Ideally, you want items above level 83. 83 or above. Okay, so we'll go this. Nope. Oh, we're locked in. Well, that kind of kills that. Let's, I guess we're gonna go back this way. Screw it, we'll go back that way. If you're wondering why it moves so much, well, I gotta keep moving, otherwise, you know, I die, because I'm a shark. And I got no tail, so I can't swim. I gotta get that water flowing somehow. Yeah, still 0 drop frames in my recording software. Good. Oh, that was easy. Okay, good. I like it like that. Ooh, look at that currency. Let's go there. Yeah, sextants always good. I gotta say, I usually save up most of that. Oh, that was close too. Good. Oh, I love it. I usually save all that kind of stuff for later, which I gotta start using now because I'm already in the end map. So, you know, that's what I save them for. So I might as well use them. This way. Oh, bad read. If I was playing Super Smash Bros., I would have been smashed already. Ooh, again. See, this I'm not very good at fighting games. This is how I know I'm not very good at fighting games. Somehow. That makes sense to me. Look at all that burning ground. Not good for me. Ooh, that's interesting. Good. I like that. Scrolls of Wisdom. Okay. Alright, let's see if this is gonna pay off. We're gonna get those two azurite notes down there just because they're so close. Even though one leads me to a dead end. Remember, our main goal is to go further down. Why, you ask? Well, all the better rewards are down there. I think that's a pretty easy concept to understand. And if there was a way to pay for stuff in movement speed, that would be the most expensive commodity. Not damage, not survivability, movement speed would be the biggest commodity, I believe. Anything good? I guess we gotta go to that one first. Okay, good enough. Fair enough. Oh yeah, more flares, which I didn't have any open slots for, so I should use them more. Ah, such a short distance. Love it. All those water columns, that's that guy right there. That crab looking guy. Literally a crab. I don't know why I say crab looking. That bang 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 every now and then. That's a buff. That's this other guy. Alright, I swear that next video I have that voice sound effect changed. Oh yeah, we're making our way further down. But you, as often as you hear it, like that's how you know you get a lot of good stuff here. Well, a lot of stuff. That one's set to currency, I think. I got explosion set to more rare, so I'll just put explosion on currency and put that other one on more rare. I think he's saying nya, like the cat thing. And the website I got that from, it tells you what episode and what anime that came from. And they even provided a little video clip. Well, not, I didn't say website, but I meant YouTube. I forgot what it's called. It's like anime Craftofexile anime sound effects or something like that, and you'll find it. There's like 10 seasons of it. I think this is season 8. But I started messing around with it, so I got a good idea of how to change those things over. See, that's how you got the good stuff. Alright, so we're still making our way down. Oof, that's, I'm locked. I guess I have to go this way. And like, what am I missing over here? There's just so much stuff. Look at this. Yeah, so if you ever want to just get stuck in one place and, get certain level gear, like look, just this right here. Nice. And just make your way out this way. Or make your way out this way. You know, there's... And as you saw, I don't know if you saw down here where it says somebody reached depth level of 10,000. There's more than, I don't know how deep it goes, to be honest. Oh, well, that didn't work out too well, did it? Alright, let's go see what else we can get right here. Whoa, I don't know why that's so low. Oh, that's see how Azurite starts adding up the deeper you go? Look at that, we can get 2 of those. And I get 22,750. Oh, that's gonna be good. Now I want to fill out these next just so that I can survive. I can actually survive down there. I didn't read that too. I gotta try something. Okay. Got it. What are we at? Oh, we're almost at an hour. But we're almost out of sulphite too. You know what? We'll finish up this sulphite. I don't want to go back over there to work my way down again. But it looks like I might have to. I don't want to go too far out this way. You know what? Let's explore. Whatever. We'll explore. Let's go to the edge of our world. Or mine. Whatever. What? Already? 30. Okay. Got 2,000 left to go. About. And anytime I have a session of this, I am sad when it ends, because like I want to explore some more, but now I can't because I'm out, and then I gotta go out and I gotta farm some more azurite. And how do you farm it? By doing Nico missions. How do you get Nico missions? By running maps. And if you want to spend money, you can buy scarabs that give you Nico missions. Honestly, this new atlas, when we start talking about the Maven, it's so much good for end game grinds like this. It just made it more accessible. It didn't make them easy. It just made them more accessible. You can get certain areas to have a higher chance to spawn Nico. You can have Nico give better rewards, so you don't have to spend 2 days farming up sulphite. You can spend maybe 5 hours or less, depending on how much you put into the thing, into the map atlas. I really like this new system. I really like where they're going with this. No, not too much clutter. Not too much clutter. I don't know why she stresses her T's like that. I gotta move sideways now. Man, this isn't using as much sulphite as I thought it did. Probably does not so far away. Oh, I saw some azurite. It took me a while to process what I saw. Like I saw it, but I had to think about it. That's why I'm not good at sports. I saw a baseball headed at me at 80-some miles an hour. By the time I thought about it, it'd already be gone. I operate more on instinct than I do anything else. I like to believe that there's some deep drive as to why my instinct guides me certain ways, but well, I don't really know. So fingers crossed that I do. Oh yeah, we're back in the volcano. Enough with the cold. It's been really cold this week. You don't need more mana. And I gotta get rid of that burning ground. Or I gotta get off of that burning ground. That's really messing me up. See? At level 74. Still a little low, but those are good. Or those are good energy shield gloves. Let's take this one too. Honestly, right now I just want to get done with this azurite, with this sulphite sulphite. It's getting around lunchtime, and I gotta go make something to eat. Yeah, really short, really close. Plus, we're not gonna go over an hour. We're not gonna go. Bleh, excuse me. What I want to say, the time that we're going to go above an hour will not be too much. There we go. How do you say that? We won't be going over the hour too long, too much. Like, what's the correct order of words for that? You know, we say some things and they just stop making sense. Yeah, my brain goes like that sometimes. And I'm out of mana already. Perfect. So something I should do, since I'm in this volcano area right now. Alright, we're down to 615. One or two more ought to do it. But you see all this burning ground, and it's really hurting me. One thing I could do is I could go to my my Pantheon here and switch over to this guy. No, where is he? Switch over to this guy. And not only will I not take any damage while I'm burning ground, if I capture Method, I'll get 10% increased movement speed on burning ground. So that's a good thing about the Pantheon. And there are some maps which will say the map is covered in burning ground, so you can either just continue to take damage, or you can equip that, and there you go. You negated one map mod, which is pretty damn handy. Ooh, strong boxes. Now let's keep going. Ooh, how can I get there? Ooh, and I want that one too. All right, we're not gonna get there today. Let's does this end there? Does that end there? God, I hope not. I don't want to reach another dead end. Oh, that's pretty close. Good. Oh, we're back in the cold. Perfect. Another undead camp. You've seen one undead camp, you've seen them all. Okay, so that's a dead end. Ooh, what's this? Monster from Beyond? Let's make our way there. We can still go further down. I do want to get over here though. Oh, see, I can't reach the location. Let's grab this one, and then we'll end the video. We'll make some purchases with our last little bit of sulphite we got left, and then we won't be back here until I get another full bar of sulphite. Now you might be thinking that it's going to take me a long time to use up 25,000 sulphite, but well, hey, there's 12,000 here, and these nodes, it didn't cost too much to get to these nodes. When I get 25,000 sulphite, it'll cost more to get to each node. When I mentioned 1,000 sulphite earlier, that wasn't a joke. That was kind of average for later on. Oh, we didn't run into any recipes that I could show you. Didn't run into any temple stuff that I could show you. I guess I can make a. I guess every time I get one of these full ones, I can make a video of these. C39, nothing. Okay. Every time I get a full bar, I can make a video of those, and yeah, we can just do that. 230. What I want. Distance, light radius. Let's get darkness resistance. Let's get that up. And I can buy one more. I want to be able to carry more. Go ahead and craft some more too. Alright, so that was the video. Next video we'll do some Alva. And yeah, I think I'm ready to go do a temple. So we'll see you then. Alright everyone, thanks for hope you got something out of this video. You learned something, and I'll catch you next time.